Modern Warfare 3's pre-season 1 content update is now live. We're going to go through all of the additions, changes, and patch notes in today's video. But first up here, a pretty cool thing going on right now. If you guys redeem this code on callofduty.com/redeem, I'll leave a link down below in the description, you will get 4 hours of double XP, 4 hours of double weapon XP, and a bunch of the previous rewards last year from CDL, from different events and stuff. You'll all get that added to your account for free. So if you didn't get those camos and blueprints, be sure to get that. But also, if you already got that stuff, be sure to redeem this code for extra double XP. You can redeem this code twice as well for a ton of XP here. And apparently people have been putting the same code into their account multiple times, and it was working up to 3 to 4 times, which is kind of crazy. So I would say just go there, redeem the code a couple times, try to see if it works, and go for it. It's free XP, might as well there. But for today's pre-season 1 update here, we're going to go through a bunch of the content, the patch notes, the changes especially, which, timestamps down below if you want to skip around to a certain part of the video. But I do want to mention here, it seems like a lot of the content has been delayed. Right now, of course, we were supposed to get the True Legends Field event with all of those free rewards there. November 15th is the day it's supposed to start right now, but it's not live. It's a bit delayed. No word on if this event is even happening today, if it's going to get delayed until tomorrow, later tonight. I'll be sure to update you guys on that. Let me know down below in the comment section if it does become live after uploading this video. But again, it's a passive event. All you have to do is play the game pretty much, and you'll unlock these rewards here. The top reward is a universal camo for all weapons, which, as I've been saying, is pretty cool. So I'll be sure to update you guys on that. But before we go through some more stuff here, be sure to check out U4GM for help getting Modern Warfare 3 Mastery camos, rare unlocks, and much more. They have a safe and legit service to help you get these camos fast and easily. They have cheap COD points as well, rare unlock codes, and much more. A lot of stuff over there. Be sure to use code MATT for an extra 5% off your checkout. Links are down below. Really appreciate it, guys. But first up here, let's go through what updates we are going to see very soon, because right now these maps are not live, but they've been seen in the playlist here. It's the MW2 Mosh Pit here. The first 4 maps being carried forward from that game are confirmed to be Farm 18, Crown Raceway, Shoot House, and Mercado. So I was surprised to not see Shipment a part of this list here. Shipment will definitely get added at some point very soon. It might be round 2 of the maps. We might get finally a new version of Shipment, as I've been saying. But overall, these maps here being added to the game, not a big deal. It is pretty cool. I would rather see maps from older Call of Duties like MW3 2011, stuff like that. And I have been saying that I don't want to see too many remakes here, but my exception is that I don't mind seeing remakes if these are maps we haven't ever seen remade before. A lot of the OG MW3 2011 maps have never been remade before, or if they were remade, they were remade in a game that not many people played, like Infinite Warfare. And not just in Infinite Warfare, but during the DLC 4 update towards the end of the game's life cycle, when everyone was already kind of done playing that game, right? So these maps, I feel like, deserve to be brought back. Same thing with the MW2 2009 launch maps as well. A lot of these maps here, they're remakes, sure, but a lot of these maps, like Subbase, for example, have never been remade before, so it is kind of like a new map for a lot of people. But hopefully, again, for the future, we do get just purely uniquely made content as well. A good balance is key. But for these MW2 maps here, it's a solid list overall of maps. I don't mind them being added to the game, and it will be nice to play these maps here and mix up what we're playing right now with the OG maps. So, let me know down below your opinions on that, but those will get added very soon. Now, this wasn't included in the patch notes I'm about to go through here, but apparently people are saying there was some sort of movement update. It doesn't take nearly as long to tac sprint after a slide cancel, and they put the post-slide cancel delay back to weekend 2. So again, it seems like movement is a bit more smooth, a bit faster. They didn't mention anything on it, but let me know down below if you guys are feeling, especially in multiplayer, a better movement system in this game, a bit more faster than what it was before. Let me know down below. And for some more in-game updates here, we have some new weekly challenges added to the game. If you go to the challenges menu here, go to weekly. We're at week 2 now, so you can still complete your week 1 challenges, which is pretty cool overall. You don't have to complete all of them, because I just got a couple of the MP ones done, a couple of the zombie ones done here, and it counts towards my progress. I have 1 out of 4 weekly challenges, or completed weekly challenges done for the Golden River camo, which I'm pretty hyped for, and the Jack Raven kit as well. Complete any 5 challenges from week 1, which seems like it could be 3 from MP, 2 from zombies, doesn't matter. Regardless, these are all pretty easy challenges to complete. And for week 2 here, of course, you're going for the same Golden River camo, but this week we have a Jack Nightshade rifle kit. Complete 5 challenges from week 2. Again, pretty standard challenges overall. And again, it seems like here you could do a couple MP, a couple zombies. I mean, you might as well get all of them done just for the extra XP, right? Right now it's only player XP, but hopefully for future updates, they start just giving us double XP as well, especially since a lot of people still want to level up their weapons, and maybe Battle Pass XP during Season 1 and any new season. That'd be a cool reward as well, but again, we'll see very soon. And for the store as well, we continue to get these Combat Pack updates here. We have a new one, Combat Pack 4 in the store. We just had the third one a couple days ago, or yesterday, before today's store update, and we're going to go through all the Combat Packs here up to 6. We have 2 more left over. Still, I do not agree with these being 2,400 COD points, but it is what it is here. The camos, the operator, if it ever loads here, is pretty cool overall. Here are the weapon blueprints. Okay, they're okay. I mean, again, let me know down below if you guys are buying these bundles here. If you get 1 or 2 of them, I understand, but especially for PlayStation players, if you guys had this on PlayStation, but you switched platforms and you're now on PC, they don't give you these bundles for free. So honestly, they should at least give people who own these bundles before the bundles on all platforms. That's just my opinion there. But, you know, again, let me know down below your opinions on that. So for today's patch notes here, they say to start off with, due to unforeseen issues, not all of the changes scheduled for today's update were able to be released. Our teams are hard at work to get key movement changes, multiplayer weapon balancing, zombies gameplay, and stability fixes, and more into the next available update. Again, that kind of sucks there, but at least they're being honest. But first, for global changes here, for the COD HQ, players will no longer encounter a black screen where MW3 titles are expected. Fix an issue for console players where cross-launching from one game to another disbanded parties containing a split screen player. Very specific issue there. Fix an issue for PC players which selective installs were not available to play after the installation was completed, and a fix has been implemented to solve several crashes that occurred during the application startup sequence. Now for stability and performance changes here, PC players with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs can now use DLSS 3 across all modes in Modern Warfare 3. With a new super resolution and frame generation, DLSS 3 multiplies performance by up to 1.8 times to enhance your PC experience. Pretty cool. Fixed a bug in which some console players would encounter an error upon being invited to a party. Fixed a bug in which some console players were pushed to the main menu after selecting certain items in the Battle Pass. Resolved a bug in which some players were kicked back to the multiplayer lobby after attempting to matchmake in any playlist, and addressed account-based issues that prevented offline play. Now for some campaign stability and performance things here that were fixed, resolve a crash that occurred for PC players during the game's restart sequence after an update. Resolved a bug that resulted in players receiving an error message when trying to launch campaign. Resolved an issue causing a dev error after attempting to start the Operation 627 mission. Fixed a bug that forced players to skip cinematic cutscenes when a controller was disconnected. Fixed multiple gameplay related crashes in the Oligarch mission, and resolved a crash that occurred after deploying a cruise missile in the Reactor mission. For gameplay fixes here, completion rewards will now be properly awarded if the player closes the application during the credits sequence. 141 Ready achievement will now properly track the lowest difficulty used to complete a mission. Fixed a bug in which the functionality of all the zip lines and ascenders in the map disappeared after canceling a climb animation, and fixed a bug in which the player could not interact with the equipment pickups while quick drawing a handgun. Now for some MP changes here, bug fixes, all of that good stuff. For UI and UX here, bug fixes, enemy player elevation will now be properly displayed on the minimap. That's really cool. Fixed a bug in which playlists would disappear from the main menu for some console players. Prompt to view game card on the scoreboard now functions as expected for console players, and promoting a player to party leader will no longer allow them to attempt to matchmake for lock playlists. For some progression updates here, for weapons, address an issue that prevented bolt attachments from being unlocked at the expected weapon level for the Cat AMR Sniper. For challenges, introduced new requirements for the Priceless Camo Challenge. For the WSP Swarm, get 10 operator double kills while in tac stance. Interesting there. Resolved issues that prevented several challenges from tracking completion progress, and corrected unlock challenge tracking conditions for BBQ, the operator there. For maps here, Terminal, players can no longer plant the A-bomb site from the unintended location in Search and Destroy. That was definitely going to get patched there. That was just so crazy. If you guys saw that clip, you can pretty much plant the bomb from outside the plane. That's definitely a W fix there. Pop-off power, the ground war map. Players will no longer spawn in enemy territory in the invasion mode. For modes here, team deathmatch, W change, increase match score limit from 75 to 100. Ground war, adjust an issue causing a dev error during gameplay. Be on the lookout for an experimental playlist in the coming days featuring enemy player outlines. More details to come. So apparently, if you guys don't remember, people that played MW3's multiplayer early, they said in the early playtest that the enemies had, you know, red outlines around them, which made the visibility even better. Now, is that too overpowered? I'm not so sure, but, you know, it's definitely going to be cool to at least test it out in an experimental playlist in MW3. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be like there, and we'll decide if it's a good change, if they should add it to the entire MP, or if they should just not add it whatsoever, because visibility is pretty good in the game. A red outline might be a little too much, but again, we'll see very soon. For weapons and attachments here, MCWAR, increased hipfire control during sustained fire. For the BAS-B battle rifle, increased hipfire control during sustained fire, and increased hipfire control during, that says the same, okay, they put the same thing right next to each other. Okay, interesting stuff there. MTZ Interceptor Marksman Rifle, again, increased hipfire control during sustained fire. Renetti Handgun, same thing, hipfire control during sustained fire. The Jack Ferocity Carbine Kit, Thermo Optic X9 and SV Vortex 90 optic attachments can now be toggled as expected. For the TYR handgun, also increased hipfire control during sustained fire. Odin's Judgment Trigger Action, decreased trigger response time to the intended 210 millisecond duration. For cosmetic changes here, gun screen audio will now play as expected upon pressing the preview button. Tracepec Helsing Operator Bundle, a bug there where Alucard was missing his handgun in the operator preview. Okay. For zombies here, gameplay changes address an issue that prevented missions in Act 2 from auto-queuing while in game. Stability, fix the crash encountered when players navigated to the store or progression tab in the launcher menu while queuing, and various stability and map fixes. But overall, that's it here for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.